Hey, social media socialites. I wanted to share this with you guys. I just recently had to deal with a situation where I have a client who has accumulated over $59,000 in business credit and not satisfied with my course. I am going to share with you guys a phone call that I had with this young lady. I'm going to use this as an opportunity to teach. And why would I use it as an opportunity to teach? You guys know that I'm a believer, and I believe wholeheartedly that what the enemy meant for bad, Jehovah God is going to make for my good. I make no apologies about being a devout Christian as a business owner and an entrepreneur and a CEO. I make no qualms about it. I know that it is by his grace and his mercy that I have what I have. And if that makes you uncomfortable, and if you're following me and you're following my content for the business side of things and you're not following my content for the social and spiritual side of things, it is what it is. I know without a shadow of a doubt and without any equivocations that I have what I have because of the grace of Jehovah God and the hard work that he has blessed me to put into what I do. And I believe in the supernatural. I believe that he adds his super on my natural ability. And I also believe in the word of God. And the word of God says what the enemy meant for bad, Jehovah God is going to make for your good. So I'm going to use this as an opportunity to teach as well as a video testimonial because this young lady has accumulated over $59,000. You see the thumbnail.
So basically, you see those right, guys? I got $50,000, right? $50,000, right, guys? But this is the catch, guys.
Now, she has accumulated over $59,000, and she had the nerve, the audacity, and unmitigated gall to say that my company does not provide the services as advertised. Yes, she put a claim against the credit card companies stating that what I did not provide the services that are rendered. I am going to break this down for you guys. I'm going to let you guys listen to a phone conversation that I had with this young lady. The reason why I had to have a phone conversation is because as a business consultant, we have E.DeanCole insurance, which stands for errors and omissions insurance. As a consulting firm, we have 100% money back guarantee. The reason why we are able to provide this 100% money back guarantee is because of two things. One, we under promise and over deliver based on our track record. It's just smart business. And two, because we have E.DeanCole insurance. And if for some reason we have any issues or any situations, our E.DeanCole insurance can cover it, which is why we are able to give 100% money back guarantee. Now, before I get into this too tough, if you don't know who I am, my name is E.DeanCole and I own DeanCole Financial. We are a consulting firm, and we specialize in working capital, alternative finance, and business credit development. Now, the business credit development has taken a life of its own within my company. The reason why is because as a consulting firm, we have a 98% approval rating. The reason why our approval rating is so high is because if a client was turned down for funding or turned down for a loan, we wouldn't just throw their file away like traditional banks do. No, what we did is we actually brought them to our in-office coaching program. Our in-office coaching program would actually walk our clients step by step through the process of building business credit that's separate from their personal credit, as well as help them restore and restructure and repair their own personal credit, which aided to our 98% approval rating. So that was so successful. It was massively successful, so much so that we created DCFI Online, which stands for DeanCole Financial Institute Online. And we teach on how you're able to build your business and establish your business. And we also teach how you're able to repair your credit yourself. We're not a credit repair company, but we teach you, we give you financial literacy on how you're able to apply the knowledge and you're able to repair and restore your credit. We teach you that. We're not a credit repair company. Nevertheless, this young lady is enrolled into my course. She has been enrolled into my course for over 3 months, a little under 5 months, and she has accumulated over $59,000 in business credit. Now, my course comes with 100% money back guarantee. You're guaranteed to get at least $20,000 in credit that's separate from your personal credit.
Woo! It's 20K in 20s, man. Damn!
This young lady has accumulated over $59,000, and you're going to hear for yourself that she admits to accumulating $57,000. The reason why $57,000 is because at the time of the phone conversation, I needed to gather up all of the information to provide to our E.DeanCole insurance. And at that time, I was going through her approvals. I was going through the 30 pages, yes, 30 pages of support that we have provided for this young lady. At the same time, she has the nerve, the audacity, and unmitigated gall to say that we are not providing the service than which we promise. Now, I'm going to break this down for you guys, especially that unmitigated gall. Now, as you guys know, I am a father to a beautiful, gorgeous, smart, vivacious, little black queen. I am very grateful to be the father of a daughter because my daughter actually helped motivate me and helped me to really get myself together. At the same time, guys, I'm going to use this as an opportunity to teach. As a CEO, I look at my analytics. I look at my analytics probably 3 or 4 times a day. And as a consulting firm and as a corporation, we are growing by leaps and bounds. And I've discovered that majority of the demographic that is the highest growing demographic is the African American woman. Why is that? The reason why the African American woman is growing by leaps and bounds is because they are opening up more businesses a lot faster than any other demographic. They are smarter, they're wiser, they are more ambitious than any other socioeconomic demographic, which is phenomenal, which is great. At the same time, because I'm starting to deal with a lot more of this type of demographic, I've noticed a very common theme. Not all of them, but a lot of them have this unmitigated gall, which is this self-inflated self-esteem. They have this arrogance and this egotistic nature about them that makes it very difficult for me to deal with. I'm not going to say all, okay? Hear me and hear me clearly. I'm not bashing my black queens by any stretch of the imagination. I am the man that champions my beautiful black queens. I am the individual that has a video out that says why I will not ever date a white woman as a successful black man. I am on the side of my beautiful black queens. I'm using this as an opportunity to teach. What happens is that I've discovered that because the black woman has been marginalized so much, because the black woman has been trodden upon so much, because the black woman has been left out so much, that now that they have the reins in their hands, they are being a bit abusive about it. What do I mean by that? A lot of these women come off as very unapologetic. They come off very stern. They come off in things that they think is power. In actuality, it displays their insecurities. They're overcompensating for what they feel that they do not have. It's very evident, it's very clear. At the same time, as a business consultant that deal with a large demographic of individuals, I've noticed that very common theme. Not all. Now, I already know that there's going to be a smart, beautiful, powerful, beautiful black queen that is going to emotionally react in my comments, because they're not going to hear the words that I'm saying. They're going to emotionally react. They're not going to intelligently respond. So I already know that. At the same time, hear my heart in this matter. Yes, I'm frustrated. Yes, I feel betrayed. Yes, I am angry. At the same time, I'm not talking down to all black women, and I'm not even talking down to this wonderful black woman. She has done a very good job of holding her husband down. She's done a very good job of building up their business while he's going out and he's working. I don't want you guys to take this as a negativity. At the same time, as a man of God, I have to teach in correction. The #1 best-selling book when it comes to consulting and that teaches on business coaching says that open rebuke is better than private praise. And so that's the reason why it's very important for me to explain to you in truth to power as a consultant, whether you follow me because you're enrolled into my course, or whether you follow me because you like my personality, or whether you follow me because you want to learn how to build business credit. I'm speaking into your life. And if I'm going to speak into your life, I'm going to speak into your life with truth to power. So I'm using this as an opportunity to teach. And I know that I'm a bit long-winded. It's because I'm passionate about this, but I want to share with you guys what you're going to receive in my course, what you're guaranteed to receive in my course. Now, I'm going to allow you guys to listen to this phone conversation, and you're going to hear out of her own mouth that she has accumulated funding and she has accumulated credit, and she knew absolutely nothing before she enrolled into my course. And once I'm done, I'm going to explain to you guys in grave detail what you get in my course. All right, guys, now listen to this.
This is Alicia.
Hey, Alicia, how are you doing?
Good.
That's good. This is DeanCole with the DCFI Online. I just wanted to go over some things for you. I see that you requested a refund, and I need to go over some things as far as verifying that the information that we have is accurate, as well as verifying your start date and whatnot. Now, you do know that all of our calls are recorded for quality assurance, correct?
I do.
Okay. All right, so bear with me for one moment. Now, it looks as if you enrolled on November the 18th, and you enrolled into the Startup Coaching Bundle course, and that you are paying monthly. Is that correct?
I don't know what the bundle course is, but it's the startup course.
That's correct, the Startup Coaching, where the bundle course is basically the Startup Coaching where we give you the 720 FICO coaching for free.
Okay.
Coaching for free.
Okay.
Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, and our course does come with a 100% money-back guarantee, and we did go over the terms and conditions. Let me verify. Give me one moment here that you did enroll under those terms and conditions. I got to pull it up right now. I got to read this stuff. Now, when did you first initially request a refund? It just came to my desk today, so I am not 100% sure. That's why I need to know. Okay, so you say it was months ago? Do you remember the exact time for the first one? First time you requested a refund?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay. Now, so originally, when you enrolled into the course, when did you start ABC Solutions? Let me make sure. When did you start ABC Solutions? Let me make sure I get the correct name. Hold on for 1 second. I got to verify the right name. And I don't mean to be rude. Give me a moment. I know I was trying to reach you. It's difficult. I want to make sure I can call you.
My business was started in October.
Okay, so your business started October?
October.
Okay, October of 2017?
Correct.
Okay, and you enrolled November 18, 2017. Is that right?
Right.
Okay. All right, and so when you originally enrolled into the course, what was your paydex score? Or did you have a paydex score?
I'm not sure what that was.
Okay.
Do you need all this to process a refund, or are you just trying to bait me for questions and answers?
No, I need to verify the information because we have a 100% money-back guarantee. And so as a consulting firm, we have what's called, when we go over our errors and omissions, that's what binds our 100% money-back guarantee, which is why we're able to give the 100% money-back guarantee. And so I need to just answer these 4 quick questions, real quick questions, and I'll be done, I promise.
Okay. And what number was that?
Ask me that again.
What number question was that?
That was number 1.
Was that 2?
No, that's number 1. So the first one, I just needed to confirm when you enrolled, and then I needed to confirm when your business started. So the first 4 quick questions. First question is, what was your paydex score before you enrolled into the course, or did you have a paydex score before you enrolled into the course?
I'm unsure of what it was.
Okay. All right, you said you're not sure. Okay, well, I do see that you do have an 80 paydex score, which is, it did come through as an 80 paydex score. All right, the second question is, when you enrolled into the course, did you have any business credit established at all?
No.
You haven't? Okay. And so our records show that you have a total of $37,000 in vendor credit, $10,000 with a credit union, $6,300 with a fuel and maintenance account.
$10,000 is not with a credit union. That's not business. That's personal.
Okay. Yeah. So that $10,000 is with the credit union. So that's under the credit union, correct?
Correct, but it's personal.
Okay, that's personal. Okay, $10,000 personal, and then $6,300 is for one fuel and maintenance account, and $6,250 is another fuel and maintenance account, including the $10,000 that you have in personal. That comes to a total of $54,000 combined. Is that correct?
Why including the personal? If it's personal.
The reason why we're including the personal is because of our 100% money-back guarantee also covers the 720 FICO coaching, and the 720 FICO coaching does cover the personal side. And so
but that had nothing to do with you all. That doesn't mean that my credit wasn't, because it's never been at 720, but that doesn't mean that my credit wasn't good enough to get what I got at.
You know what? You're right, because I don't know what you knew before you enrolled into the course.
No, there's no way.
I didn't know that,
Exactly.
so you're right. So I didn't know that. I didn't know if you knew of that credit union before you enrolled into the course. But all in all, the total, if you minus that, is $47,000. So I'm sorry, $44,000. Is that right? So it's $37,000.
I'm not sure.
Okay, so $37,000 in vendor, $10,000 in the credit union that you said you knew about beforehand, $6,300 in the fuel and maintenance account, and $6,250 in a separate fuel and maintenance account. So all of that combined comes to $54,000 minus the $10,000 for the credit union comes up to $44,000.
Okay, and what are we getting to exactly? That is
Okay.
over what, the 4,000? Is that what we're getting to?
Well, what I'm wanting to do is
I'm not sure which moving.
the progress. I have to answer these questions. Like I said, we have a 100% money back guarantee, and the 100% money back guarantee is based on us not delivering what we need. So if we are able to, if our company, if we're not able to provide what we said that we will provide, especially because of the terms and that you used was that you were requesting a refund because it was not the product was not as advertised. I believe that's what it was. So because that is the reason why I need to go over this, because that is it could be it's a claim
Well,
against
that's not the only issue, but not only not as advertised, it's also the videos weren't loaded when you said they were going to be loaded. We had many of conversations about that. I truly don't care to revisit that, but since we're having this recorded, I think we need to be accurate on, what needs to be on the record.
That's correct. We do have 30 pages. That's correct. We do have 30 pages of correspondence. We do. We do have 30 pages of correspondence. That's how much it was, yeah. We have the total exactly is 33 pages. So we do have 33 pages of correspondence where we provided with you support and your issues that you had, and we attempting to rectify the issues and the issues that we had with processing information and the videos not loading accurately. And so I just want to go over one thing clearly, just want to make sure that the course was not as advertised. However, you currently have $44,000 in business credit. You have an 80 paydex score, and today is May the 5th. Excuse me, not May the 5th. Excuse me, today is May the 21st, and you started your business in in October of last year, October of 2017. You enrolled in November 2017. Is that correct?
So I cannot say that I turned from. I'm not sure where that came from. So maybe you can inform me where that came from.
That's what when we received a dispute from our credit card processing company, it states that the products was not as advertised. It says that goods and services were not as advertised. And so because it stated it was not as advertised, then that is a claim against our errors and omission insurance. So because of that. Okay,
so maybe that was the only option to choose from. But I understand where you're getting to, that, yes, I received more than $40,000 with the business credit. I know that's where you're getting to. I did. But in addition to that, the videos weren't loading. I couldn't get in contact with you unless we would do a lot. Like, it's not just that.
Okay, well, see, the reason why
I'm not happy with your service.
Okay, I understand that you're not happy with the fact that you didn't know anything about business, and now you have an 80 paydex and a $44,000 in business credit.
No. Don't be rude. Don't be rude.
I'm not being rude.
Don't be rude.
I'm not being rude.
That is being rude.
The $54,000 that you received.
That's not helping me at all.
It's not helping you.
I personally discussed with you what I needed to do for my business, and it didn't happen.
Okay, so
unless I pay for the executive coaching.
No, ma'am.
So that we could have one-on-ones. I don't need your one-on-one. I need the information that I needed.
I think that's another issue because what we explained to you that
no. I don't want you to go into.
I explained to you that you.
We already said that.
Yes, correct. You and I had a conversation, and you said, I cannot afford one-on-one consulting. I said that's probably
what you should have. That was included in the startup coaching. Let's go back.
Okay,
look at your own notes. We did one-on-one counseling, right? Did we not?
The 15-minute
which was taken away.
The 15-minute
taken away.
You and I have completed multiple, like I said, Everything we have
Multiple.
is documented. You and I have completed multiple one-on-one consulting, so much so to the point where, I mean,
more than two is what I would say. Few.
More than two is multiple.
Because I would call
more than
and
two is, more than
you
two
weren't there, available.
And I
More
explained
than
to you,
two would be few.
And what I explained to you is that if you wanted to have one-on-one consulting, that would be the best thing for you. And you said, well, I can't afford that right now because my husband is working. He's doing the best that he can. And, I'm staying home right now.
We don't need to talk about that. We don't need to talk about that.
This is the conversation
what I'm saying to you is that things were included on the startup coaching that was taken away.
The 15-minute consultation.
What I paid for, I'm still not getting that information. So what are we talking about? Did you get your 4 questions answered at this point?
I completely understand that you started your business in October. I completely understand that you enrolled into my course in November, that you did not have a website.
We need to recap.
Yeah, I have to make sure. So that you started your business in October. You enrolled into my course in November. You did not have a business website. You did not have a business phone number. You did not have a business address. You did not have any of that information. Now, I just want to make sure that you currently have $44,000 in business credit that's completely separate from your personal credit, as well as the reason why
not as advertised.
I'm wanting to make sure that
so we can keep talking about all the things that you think you did, but it was not as advertised.
Is because you posted in our private Facebook group. You said that today was a great day. I just got 3 more approvals, and one of those approvals that you did post in the private Facebook group was the $10,000 from the credit. You posted it that was the results from everything.
No, that means you read into. I encourage people. Yes, I did.
Yes,
you read into what you wanted to read. I don't get it.
I just have to do an accumulation of everything because. All right.
Accumulated, added, take out the $10,000.
All of our coaching program come with a 100% money back guarantee. If for any reason you do not receive, if you do not receive the service as promised, you are entitled to a full refund of the amount invested. Your credit guarantee is an accumulative guarantee, which means you will accumulate multiple lines of credit, which equal your program's coaching guarantee. Yes, some accounts might be cash accounts and other amounts after months of coaching. However, your guarantee will be deemed valid if your business has obtained lines of credit to equal your guarantee, i.e. vendor accounts, store accounts, store cards, cash cards, bank lines of credit. You will receive your refund within 30 business days of written request contingent upon an approval dispute claim. Your request for a refund can be denied in the event you're not in compliance with our terms and conditions, which may include, but is not limited to, the client not being enrolled into the course long enough, which you have been, has not completed the coaching tasks by the deadlines, which you have done. The client has not maintained active and or timely payments to your credit accounts. So I needed to read that because I needed to make sure that you did everything that you were supposed to do. You have been enrolled into the course long enough. You did follow the steps and the guidelines. We have 30 pages of lines. We have 30 pages of extensive notes of that. And you have maintained great credit that we help you accumulate. But unfortunately, you're not entitled to a refund because you have accumulated over $44,000 in business credit. And I know that you say that.
So is this what you called to tell me? Is this what you called to tell me? You could have said this via IM, honestly. You really could have.
I needed to
leave a message.
To know clearly.
Now, you heard that young lady say that she accumulated over $54,000 from banks and lending institutions that she had absolutely no idea who they were. You heard her talk about how she couldn't get me on the phone. You heard her talk about how it wasn't as advertised because she wanted more that she did not have. Now, I understand that some people are stay-at-home moms, or some people are full-time students, or some people might be laid off, or some people might have a lot of time on their hands. But my course is a 16-week course. That does not mean that the course is a service that you can start and stop. It's a student loan. It is a student loan. When you enroll into my course, we give you a student loan that you are responsible for paying for. Whether you decide to utilize the course or not, whether you decide to go to class or not, whether you decide to be on time or not, you're still responsible for access for the institute. That is how our course works. It is a student loan process. That's how it works. It is not a service that you can start or you can stop or that you can turn on, because you have access to this information and to this material the moment in which you enroll into my course. When you enroll into my course, I am going to teach you how you are able to establish your business the proper way so that you can build business credit that is separate from your personal credit. We're going to teach you how to do it. We're not going to do it for you, but we're going to teach you how to do it. If you do not utilize the information, if you do not maximize the information, if you do not maximize the relationship, it is your responsibility to do so. My course is going to walk you step by step. My course is going to provide you with the support. As you guys heard, we have 30 pages of service notes showing that we're providing her with the service that she has requested. At the end of the day, if you're not able to maximize that, it is no one's fault but your own. I am not going to lie to you guys. This makes me extremely frustrated. I was extremely frustrated because this is why I am so leery about providing the free content. The energy, the spirit, the entitlement, the fraudulent activity that this young lady tries to do and tried to do is the reason why I am so frustrated and I'm very leery about providing certain services. I underpromise and overdeliver. You're guaranteed $20,000 in business credit and relationships that you did not have before, but the average individual that is enrolled into my course accumulates anywhere from $75,000 to $100,000 on average. Okay? This young lady has accumulated over $59,000. And what frustrates me is that I underpromise and I overdeliver and I underprice my course. Not because it's not worth more. I know that my content is worth $7,000. I know that. If you look at any of my contemporaries, they charge 3 times the amount of what my course is. The reason why I undervalue my course isn't because I don't value what I do, is because that I want to see my people successful. I want it to be reasonable. I want to give the advantage. I don't want to take the advantage. At the same time, situations like this make me feel like I'm being taken advantage of. I know that I'm being taken advantage of. I have meetings with my staff all the time. And they always say, Dean, why is it that you're doing this? Dean, why are you providing such good content at such a low price? I'm still asking myself why. I know that I do get enjoyment out of it, and I know that it is rewarding. I do know that. At the exact same time, every one of my contemporaries, they provide a lot less and they charge a lot more. With our online coaching program, we also have a private Facebook group where we provide assistance, mentorship. We also provide Q&A and support. And this young lady has been doing a great job of sharing all of her approvals. She has been doing a very good job of utilizing the information, but she had the nerve, the audacity, and unmitigated gall to lie and say that she did not receive what she signed up for. Now, let me explain to you guys what my course is, and let me explain to you guys what you should be prepared to receive in my course. This is not one-on-one consulting. Yes, I do free consulting when the Spirit of God moves me to do so. Yes, I have a podcast that I go live on YouTube, and I will take your phone calls live. But I have no obligation to do that for you. This is something that I choose to do to give back. This is something that I choose to do so that I can provide a service to my people. But I am not under any circumstance required to give that to you without you paying me for it. If you're good at anything, you should get paid for it. I have a legitimate business. I have a legitimate consulting firm. I have legitimate contracts This is a real live, legitimate business. We use social media to spread the word. We use social media for marketing. We use social media for support. And me as a CEO, I'm on social media because I still enjoy social media because I am a 30-something-year-old CEO, not a 60-something-year-old CEO. That being said, if you need one-on-one consulting with me, if you need a hands-on approach for business development, pay for it. I have a 5-hour strategy session that is available for you. I have one-on-one consulting that is available for you. These services are available for you if you call our office and request it. When you're enrolled into my course, a lot of the clients that are enrolled in my course, they also want one-on-one consulting with me. They also want that additional hands-on approach and that additional hands-on touch. Now, when you're enrolled into my course, you have access to hours of content that is not seen anywhere on YouTube, that's not seen anywhere on Facebook, that's not seen anywhere on any social media platform other than what's in the private Facebook group. When you have access to my private Facebook group, we do live Q&As where I answer questions and I do live consulting inside the group at a specific time, and that is done weekly. So guys, I just wanted to share this with you guys because I think that it is phenomenal what the young lady has accomplished. If you hear the intensity of my voice, please charge it to my head and not my heart. I'm frustrated. And so I just want you guys to hear my heart on the matter. I don't want to talk down to the young lady. I don't want to talk down to all Black women, like I said. But at the same time, I really wanted to use this as an opportunity to teach. I have 1,001 things that I should be doing right now. But I really did want to take this as an opportunity to show the success that you can have from a brand new startup business. And then I also wanted to show you guys the dangers of feeling entitled, the dangers of feeling as if someone owes you something, and the dangers of not maximizing your full potential. I know that there's some people listening to this right now that said, if I had close to $60,000 in business credit, if I had a mentor like Dean who I can contact, if I had a network of over 900 other entrepreneurs that are like-minded, I would flip it to 100-fold. I know that there's some people that are listening that are thinking the exact same thing. And if you are one of those individuals, comment down below and tell me how you could easily flip $59,500. Tell me in the comments. Please comment and let me know, because me seeing your comments is going to reassure to me that I know that what I provide is phenomenal for the value. So I want you guys to participate. Leave your comment below. Let me know, if you were in this young lady's shoes, what would you do with $59,500 in funding and credit for a brand new startup business that you have accumulated in around 3 months' time? But all right, guys, listen. I know that this has been long. I know that this has been passionate. I know that I've been speaking truth to power. And I know that I offended some people. That's good. I'm glad that you got offended. Every time in my life where I have gotten offended, I have worked harder to be the best version of myself. And I want to impart that into you. Listen, guys, the only person stopping you from being successful is you, not your religious belief, not your socioeconomic status, not your ethnicity, not your gender, not your sexual proclivity. The only person stopping you from being successful is you. This is at the time 2018. The world is at your fingertips. If you get out, go get it. You can come back with it. Leave your comments below. Let's have a conversation about this. Let's discuss this. What would you do for your business if you had $59,500? What would you do if you had access to me as a mentor and as a consultant? What would you do if you had access to over 900 other like-minded entrepreneurs who you can network with, who you can build from, and who you can politic with? Let me know in the comments. Remember, the only person stopping you from being successful is you. Go get them. Success is waiting for you.
Why are Black women so argumentative? We find any and everything to argue over except something constructive. In fact, we don't consider it a good time unless we've been arguing and fighting with someone over something. There's a TV show I watch called Boardwalk Empire, and on the show in, I believe, season 3, there is this ultra-violent gangster named Gyp Rosetti. And it's said that he's so mean that he can find the insult in a bouquet of roses. That pretty well describes the average Black female today. And the sad part is we're proud of this. We're proud to be loud and argumentative and rude and turn around and call that foolishness a strength. And then when nobody wants to argue with us anymore, we'll yell, "You can't handle a strong Black woman." This isn't just a cultural quirk. This illustrates a fundamental difference between the way Black women handle conflict and the way the rest of the world does. No matter how inappropriate or petty the issue, we will find a reason to fight, and if she can't find one, she'll make one. Even if she knows what she's going to see she's not going to like, she'll go there anyway just to argue with people over their opinions. Go to any social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, you'll find a Black female arbitrarily arguing with people that she does not know just because they're opinions. And the goal is never to come to a resolution. The goal is to just vent this never-ending cauldron of hate and anger and rage that's inside of her. I have a question for Black females. When is the last time you sat down, admitted you were wrong, and closed your mouth? And it has nothing to do with money or getting paid to get along well. The ability to stand down and apologize for poor behavior is a character trait. That is not something that comes with money. You have that or you don't. There are plenty of people with money who act stupidly. Black women as a whole, we do not lack the character to stand down, even when it's destroying our team. You continue to fight and yell and argue to our detriment. And your arguments are so misguided and backwards and downright stupid that Black men are openly discussing other races of women to build with. I know what someone's going to say, "You're tearing Black women down. Now what's your solutions?" The solution is be quiet. The solution is close your mouth. The solution is stop arguing, stop fighting, let go of your anger, and be quiet. If you spent less time talking and actually listening to what the men are saying, you'd peep game. Because they're not telling you what they exactly want you to do, but they're telling you what they'd expect from you as a woman. And you're too busy being a hate monger and a brat to absorb it. You only get one life. Why would you spend it arguing?
Black Jesus.